Thank you. Oh, you actually have it? I've asked before. Dang, you know, getting destroyed all the time. And we have a taunt coming out from Luis immediately. We're going to go into Grand Finals Game 1. And Luis opening up with the Dr. Mario as opposed to the Sonic as he did in the last set.
Yeah, it's a battle between the 1% Marios. We have the Monopoly Mario versus the Dr. Mario. Top income bracket hitting it out.
I like that from Prodigy, just waiting out the aerial to come out from Luis and immediately just rising up with that up air.
The patience by Luis in this neutral. He confidently trotting up to Prodigy, but just kind of provoking his option. And there we go, getting the... No!
No.
But here's the thing. His air dodge already used... Wow!
He needed that air dodge to even try to recover, actually canceling the momentum that he got from that tornado, but it doesn't even matter. Getting caught by that up smash as well.
What I said wow there to was the cape on the fill.
Oh, yeah, no.
That came on the way down.
Understanding that it was coming, rising up with the cape to send it back and to recover.
Like, that was actually thinking through, because you have no defensive option at that point. You have to use whatever kit your character actually has. He's not going to be able to pick up the down tilt that he wants. Looking so badly to close out Luis, but he's doing it one poke at a time as opposed to anything too big. Unless, of course, you get a good read on the landing.
Nope, and there we have the forward smash, taking that stock away and talking to a bunch of Mario players. They're saying, like, yeah, I think forward smash is the new up smash from Smash 4.
It is really, really nice. And already a solid ladder combo. That's something that Doc doesn't bring to the table.
Forward smash for forward smash there. Luis trying to go so deep, wants to just get rid of that stock.
Because the thing is, Luis remembered that Prodigy went low last time, so he tried to cover that low recovery with the tornado, but Prodigy already mixing it up and going for a high angle instead.
Yeah, Prodigy able to go ahead and get a back throw as well. The Flood not going to go ahead and interrupt the recovery of Luis, but Luis try to rise up aggressively with a forward air. All right, drop down. No, he just ends up jumping straight ahead, getting away from harm's way.
Oh my gosh! I thought Luis had something in his pocket for sure after all those roadhouse, but he really was just hoping Prodigy would do something
not
laggy.
Into anything, but the back air is going to connect. Prodigy reclaiming the lead.
Yeah. Once again, just a trot back forward smash. It is truly the nice back air in this game.
Blow for blow, back to back. You know what? Mario doesn't know himself better than Mario.
He's just doing it. He's kerfuffling with himself, you know?
Look, we said this already, G-Pick. This is Mario Doctor.
Yeah.
He specializes in Mario.
He's a doctor of Marios.
This is the matchup he needs to win.
So nobody knows Mario physiology better than Dr. Mario.
Nope.
I know. But
maybe
we do.
Peach,
but let's be serious for a moment, because Prodigy have a substantial % lead right now. Has the momentum on Luis.
Oh, he's trying to go ahead and get that up smash there on the platform. Finally gonna get it.
Yeah, he has the up smash, and he's still from winner's side.
Yeah.
Like, this is the
now he's up 1-0.
This is not something common. Like, a lot of folks assume, oh, the guy in winners, he's obviously favored because he's in winners, and he beat the guy who's probably in losers.
The guys in losers right now is the one that usually favored.
Yeah, usually going into it because his hands are hot. He has momentum from just beating somebody else's face in to get to this spot. His hands are warm, he's ready to go, and he's been thinking about how you beat him this entire time, right? So in order to take that first game after all of that, speaks to Prodigy having something substantial.
Finally. You know, he wanted to get that one game with the Dr. Mario. Did not work out. But it's very interesting to see.
Really well against the Sonic in winners.
I think the Fox did way better than the Sonic.
Actually, the Fox got kind of washed up.
Well, it still came down to the end, right?
No, it was
I thought they were one stock apiece at the end.
No, I don't think they were. I'm pretty sure Prodigy 2 stocked them.
I may have misjudged it when I looked over. But
I'm pretty sure Prodigy won like with a 2 or 3 stock the second game against Sonic, and then one with a 2 stock against the Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So none of the characters. Where's the center war? Just mix it up. Try it.
Well, you know, honestly, we haven't seen the Greninja.
Forgot about the Greninja. Or the Ditto, honestly.
The Ditto is pretty scary just because, like, Prodigy fights the Ditto a lot thanks to Teb.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so, like, challenging him to that on top of Prodigy just having played Mario way more than you.
The confidence to just jab the spin dash there.
Yeah.
And to even go ahead and get the jab punish as well, additionally. Ends up going high, does not want to deal with the edge guard of Luis, getting past that forward smash attempt.
But to Luis's credit, he tried to cover that platform, right? He just wasn't able to get there soon enough with his back air. But he is very aware of how Prodigy's trying to manage his own disadvantage, but he's just having a hard time getting Prodigy in that position. Prodigy just keeps winning neutral. He keeps understanding what he can call out by Luis and gets the maximum value against Sonic.
Yep, and there goes the up smash online yet again for Prodigy, and he is not slowing down whatsoever.
Oh, I think Prodigy was waiting up for an air dodge back.
Yeah. Or even the down air.
Yeah,
Very popular move between Sonics.
And Luis kept his cool, just kept holding in towards center stage, knowing that Mario wouldn't be able to run that fast in that short time.
I just want to highlight the fact, it's a fantastic forward smash there to go ahead and catch that super jump punch, but I want to highlight the fact that when Prodigy got knocked off stage, he immediately went for a forward air, expecting Luis to come down and try to edge guard him with a back air.
Double back airs now coming up from Luis, evening up the percent, and now giving him the momentum, or for a short time anyway. Great escape. That up tilt nearly connected and would have ended in fantastic damage on Luis. Luis finds his next back air. Beautiful bait. That was sick, and honestly, I can understand the taunt for yourself as a player after that. You run off, bait out the early up B, and then punish it hard.
Yeah, no, because really Luis there just occupying the space, putting the fear into Prodigy, forcing him to up B early, and once he got it, this is a quick forward smash to get that stock.
Yeah, this is why like Leffen was criticizing like a week ago about like Smash 4 players being too used to just standing on the ledge doing nothing. He said like, even if you don't have a plan to edge guard, run off and then jump back on, right? Just provoke your opponent into doing a slightly less comfortable timing, and you can find stuff just off of that.
Yeah, and you primarily find yourself excuse me, in a favorable position when you do that.
The back air is going to go ahead and take stage control further in Luis's favor. He's going to get caught by that back throw. The flood forcing him to expend all of his resources to touch the ground. And Prodigy ready for that back air. Not going to fall for the ledge snap mix-up that Luis wanted.
I'm just going to assume that he just saw the angle that Luis was taking and, was like, he might come up with this aerial. He ended up reversing the spring as well to even get in that position.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That was almost a platform assist coming in from the stage, but fortunately enough, Luis still holding on to the stock.
I mean, another thing to remember, Miho, is this is Town and City. It does have the tallest ceiling.
I don't want to hear that. I've seen him or some other Mario do the same exact thing.
I'm not doubting it, but it is the least likely here compared to a lot of other stages.
Prodigy's at 140. I don't care how toned down Rage is.
Okay, that is fair. If you're at 140 in this game, sure. You're allowed to be scared.
You're allowed to rob someone. It's okay.
Yeah.
Forward air, yeah, it's going to connect, and actually taking away that stock. It looked for a moment that Prodigy was going to hang on. I
was actually just impressed that Luis found that spin dash, because you mentioned earlier that Prodigy was finding a lot of success just stuffing out those spin dashes before they even resulted in anything. But I think by charging it up to that max charge, getting the most speed and damage on it as possible, just kind of helped Luis find his opening.
Yes. And
of course, just choosing when to let go.
All right, here we go into Game 3. The Sonic is staying, and we're going over to Lilac Cruz.
A dear friend of mine, as always.
I have no problems with Lilac this time. We're not going to have the usual banter we have from Smash 4. I think this is a great stage this time around.
Miho, I'm so happy you've joined me in the light.
I just really don't like Yoshi's.
And already got ourselves some solid combos coming out from Prodigy. And otherwise, the moment that he loses advantage, he just chills by the edge.
Oh my goodness, super jump punch. Gonna go ahead and connect. 88% on Luis. Now, the parry as well to go ahead and get that quick punish.
Yeah, just knowing in his bones that Luis is going to come down with an aerial. That's what I love to see, honestly. And parrying falling aerials by opponents.
Jab G-Pick. I will not stress this enough. The confidence. He just hears that wind-up. He's like, I don't care. This is an RC car in my face. I am going to go ahead and make sure it does not go out.
Okay, if that flood had so much as grazed Sonic's nose, it was going to kill him. But here's the thing. It looks like Sonic's jab just has slightly better reach than
well, now it is,
Mario's.
especially that they're clanking, and Luis is just ready for it.
Yeah, Luis is buffering his own jab, so he's ending up winning in that exchange. Gonna air dodge in and not press a single button ready for the up smash. And Luis calmly walks back, and he's like, all right, Prodigy, what are you doing? Prodigy runs up with full confidence, chases the run back, and gets his grab. And once again, not afraid to keep going with it. He's trying to tell Luis, you need to press a button because that's when I can kill you, right? But press a button or I will grab you forever.
Yeah, Flood actually a fantastic tool to really just mess up the homing attack timing that really Luis and other Sonics want to go ahead and take advantage of, just because it delays and puts a lot of pressure on your opponent since you are forced to put up your shield.
Great delay on Prodigy on his way back up to Luis, looking for that drop zone fair, and Prodigy waited just a little bit so that it would whiff. Her dodges back to the stage as well.
Look at this. It was in such Prodigy's favor, but Luis, doing quite well. Honestly, finally losing the stock at about 190.
That stock redeemed itself at the end. It didn't end up taking the opponents
It looked
first.
like he was gonna get 0 to death.
Yeah. When we started this out, I was scared for our blue hedgehog friend. That's like
another
again.
parry on mark for Prodigy, trying to drop down, and
he's dead.
Yep, can't make it at such high percent. Spring just enough to make sure Mario cannot recover.
Yeah, Prodigy just kind of nodding his head saying, okay, I'm going to respect you when you're off stage now. You earned it. Because he still does, once again, have himself an extra set to play with coming from the winner's side.
Yep, just going right over Prodigy. He saw that jab, did not want to deal with it.
So again, the scoops. And again, getting these run-up grabs in Ultimate is like the hardest run-up grabbing has ever been in Smash. Like, grabs are at their smallest range, they're most vulnerable, they're most whiff punishable, everything. But
Prodigy actually ran off stage there. I don't know if he wanted to go to try to come back and throw out a move, but he put himself in a dangerous position. Fortunately enough, Luis did not take advantage, but Luis is reclaiming the lead now, G-Pick.
These guys play it so close against each other that we really can't call it until like the stock's already gone, you know?
We gotta wait for the victory scream.
The collision of the favorite options. I love that, though, actually jumping up from the spin
Using
dash.
the cape as well, making sure that forward air did not hit him. And I don't know if that was a misinput or not. But
I think that was a misinput.
Holding down, able to go ahead and tackle the first hit of that spin dash.
And again, barely outside of range of the forward air.
Spot dodging and gets that out smash. Great awareness off from Prodigy.
That was... Prodigy has such a sixth sense about that homing attack. That is not the first time I've seen him just call out the exact moment of release and murder Luis for it. But we have last stock's even game score right now. This is the turning point of the set. Either Prodigy gets to keep himself in counter pick advantage for the remainder of it, or, Luis gets to put himself in the lead and maybe make good on his promise that he's got Prodigy in the run back.
Yep, and Prodigy right now sitting at 75%, almost taking yet another forward smash. But he's keeping up this pressure right now. Barely off the mark with that grab. Off the mark with 2 grabs now.
Prodigy getting his shield up.
I actually really like the flood right there. Just push Luis right back off the stage. Really resets his neutral positioning. Just because, a lot of these neutral exchanges that they're having, when Prodigy is able to go ahead and get that touch, he's getting so much more mileage with his combos.
Oh, beautiful advantage string from Luis. And he catches the jump get up, and he puts himself in the lead. So necessary to just get all his composure back.
The G-Pick, here we have it. Luis is up now 2-1 over Prodigy. He himself has counter pick advantage here through this first set.
And the thing that's just interesting is it's the Sonic doing this. I doubted the Sonic when he went it in this set, considering what happened in their first battle, but it's making it work. The movement is exactly what Luis needs, more so than anything else. And just that extra little bit of range that Sonic has on some of his moves over Mario, his back air and his forward smash, keeps paying out big for him. Not to mention the edge guard and the comfort of harassing with Spring without giving up stage control. There's just a lot of little things to like about the way Luis is using Sonic in this matchup. Yo, is that your third Soylent?
No, it's my second.
It's your second, okay.
Yeah.
Is it chilled?
No, it's just in my bag.
Running it right back on Lilat as well. Prodigy really having a lot of confidence in the stage. I can only assume it is a little bit frustrating to try to counterpick Luis when he has so many different characters he can go depending on what the stage layout.
I'm actually very curious as to what Luis's bans were. Just because from in a Mario perspective, usually Stadium is a very good pick for Mario's. So either he's gotten rid of Stadium or he's gotten rid of both of the triplats. But if he's gotten rid of both the triplats, I'm surprised that Prodigy is not even taking his chance going to Yoshi's Story.
Or going to Stadium.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
So like one of the two. So it's going to be a very interesting question that I want to ask both these players a little later.
Yeah. Oh, just fading right past. This time Luis going for the ledge. I think Prodigy was expecting him to try to land on stage. And look at that. Luis just trying to intimidate with his dash back right in front of the shield. The
the forward
attempt to
smash
parry
again.
it.
Yeah, but Luis held it on just a little bit longer, making it so hard for him to parry. Well, forward smash for forward smash. What a call out from Prodigy, seeing that Luis holding it for a little bit too long. His forward smash actually getting there before Luis's.
And just like that, picking up his damage. What was that up B?
I don't know.
And just like that, the forward air. But Prodigy was trying to stall out because he expected Luis to run off stage immediately. And because Luis waited, he got to see the double jump, and then he collapsed all of Prodigy's options from there. Ran off and got the fair for sure.
Beautiful pivot grab right there. Just running underneath Luis, but the super jump punch not going to find the mark. They were a little bit too off the stage. Prodigy very worried if he went for the correct angle, facing off stage, he might have been too far from that ledge.
Rising up again, that fair doing a lot of favors for Luis.
And one more grab, the last out of that down air is going to connect.
And stalking that Lilat platform like a predator. And once again, now we have Prodigy just kind of answering perfectly on the shields. Like, you're pressing buttons over and over again here. I'm going to just teach you to stop this nonsense for the rest of this game. Fear me like I want you to.
But here we have Prodigy, a whole stock lead. Super soaking this man real quick.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'll ever not laugh at Sonic still able to advance when he's being flooded away because he runs so fast.
I hope he does, shoot.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That actually sent at a really rough angle because of the tilt of the wing.
Yeah, I think in addition to holding down that angle, like you're saying, G-Pick, very awkward angle. And I think for Mario, not too bad, but you can see that when many of characters, excuse me, many characters, that can actually really mess up the recovery.
Prodigy's still on his second stock. Luis is finding his stray hits, but the value of that dunk intercepting the spring ride and getting Luis into the depths and into a Game 5. Prodigy on the verge of taking only the second Wednesday Night Fights he's attended.
And I would not have it any other way. Game 5 for this set. I wouldn't even be surprised if we go to Game 10, as we usually do.
I mean, it happens very often down here. If Prodigy does this, though, like, this kid, I mean, he honestly is still a kid, will have won so many events just to open up this PR season. It's just nuts.
Wait, he finally didn't win Gamers, right?
Yeah, he finally didn't.
Yeah. But then he came back and won DLC.
Then he won DLC, which was really stacked. And he's trying to finish the job here at Wednesday Night Fights. Essentially, he wants to take one of every tournament series.
Oh, that down tilt actually catching Luis right there. And Town and City is the pick for this last game. I actually really like this. He wants to minimize the possible loss of the stock very early to the super jump punch if Prodigy is able to go and connect it. Plus, he himself with Sonic can actually make use of the really largeness of this stage, able to go ahead and take advantage of the spin dash and really just the speed that he has.
But he's going to eat a ton of damage off of that punish.
Oh, and actually still able to actually get a punish himself.
That's not something I see that often, is somebody at that high of a percent punishing on hit, you know?
Yeah, homing attack definitely helping out quite a bit.
Prodigy trying to control space, accidentally getting a forward air out there instead of a back air.
Yeah, that was 2 or 3 forward airs in a row, but like you said, finally getting these back airs online. Went up for a very aggressive dash attack, but he's basically cornered himself because of it.
So yeah, he's stuck on this platform, still has plenty of space. It does force Luis to fade in hard if he wants to catch that back air. There we go, a patient wait by Prodigy. He's going to find himself. Oh, what is, okay. Oh, no forward smash connection either. Immediate get up attack by Luis. Retreats back to the center stage, but these guys really trying to take the time to bait out the final defense from each other before they look for the killing blow.
Both from running back and forth, Luis just looking for his own forward smash so much. Prodigy stunning with those fireballs. Here come the back airs. Can you get past it? Yes, he does.
Not gonna find the up smash. Gets the cross up and immediately just tosses out that up smash. It is so much safer for Mario from the front of it.
Yep, and Luis was actually stuck there grabbing. So much time for Prodigy to just run up there and get that smash attack. Again, Sonic's just running past the flood. Does not bother him whatsoever.
It just buys you some time to recognize that Sonic is in fact approaching, which is valuable.
You know, you get like another half a second to try to go ahead and react. Not too bad.
At least you realize that something is happening, right? Usually just like, oh, he's there. Oh, he's grabbing me.
Oh, landing on the platform to help him out to try to go ahead and recover.
Oh, is he going to get the
There
dunk?
goes the
He
dunk.
does!
That's going to be the stock, and Prodigy well on his way of taking Wednesday night fights, possibly.
He's still on his very first one at 120%. Usually, we don't see first stocks last this long into the third one. And for good reason, too. Prodigy soon sheds his just trying to make
Prodigy
it past
looked like he's
intimidation.
been playing with legit a little bit too much. All right, but he's going to go ahead and clip Luis with that up air, riding the momentum right now. Luis sitting at 42%, trying to roll right past it. Great attempt, but Luis just a little bit too close to that ledge for it to
And also just a little bit too patient, right? Because that rollback would have worked if Luis let go. Prodigy just chilling on the center stage, tossing out some jabs, just kind of knowing.
Yeah,
ultimately
preemptively just putting it out. Like, if you're going to go ahead and go for the spin dash, I'm going to go and stop it. And F-tilt for his troubles as well. The fireball going to connect you.
The thing that's cool, though, is that even though Luis is at this deficit, he is completely calm in the way he is playing. He doesn't seem scared. He doesn't seem antsy. He doesn't seem nervous. He still is playing like he can take this at any moment.
Just hopping out of the down air. I think if that last hit connected, it was going to be very close there, G-Pick.
Here we go, F-tilt. And we have Prodigy looking to scoop it up from there.
Yeah, Luis, so patient, not trying to be aggressive with the spring into the up air. Just trying to let the percent come to him, and while that F-tilt almost taking away the stock as well.
I mean, at this point, he's kind of threatening, saying that I will kill you with one of these F-tilts if this back air throw doesn't do the trick.
No, not going to be enough, but he cannot take another one.
Yeah. Prodigy jumping over, trying to air dodge through.
Not eating a big punish since he went straight into it. He held down again and, you know, let him hit the stage. The back air is going to be online. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Prodigy taking Wednesday night fights.
Episode 3, Season 2. Prodigy cementing a fantastic position for himself to start off this season. It's so nice to see him, like, able to travel out here